Hello everyone, welcome back to the Scaly Bonfire YouTube channel. And this week's video, we are going to be racing in Kyoto Driving Park. And so there are three new daily races this week. The first one is in Trial Mountain Circuit. The second one is in Kyoto Driving Park, which we are going to be focusing on today. And the third one is Spa. It's in Belgium. Yeah, of course, as you know where Spa is. But yes, and this track is our performance this week was better than last week. Part of it is due to the fact that we were a bit patient with ourselves, but yes, and as you can see on our first race, we are starting on P6. Yes, so this first part of the video is going to be a mixture of no, the first part of the video I'm going to be showing my wins and my podiums and the best performances of the whole week, and then later we're going to get into the complaints and the shenanigans that have been going on. But yes, yes, like I said, this track is not that hard to master, but there are a few corners. There are two specific parts of this track that are very problematic. As you're going to see, we're approaching the first one. It's a chicane. This one here, very hard to mess it up. As you can see, that guy over there, everybody's messing it up in the first lap. As you can see that. Yes, that corner. Another one that is coming up ahead. I'll show it to you. But yes, from P6 you're going to P4. See, this is another one, but this one is not as problematic as the other ones. Yeah, but it's still very easy to miss it. This corner now, this one that is coming up here, this one right here, it's very hard to get it right. I will explain later. But yes, so this week has been relatively uneventful compared to last week and the other weeks, which maybe is good because it showed that we improved. Yes, so this is I think this is our first win. Yes, you can see it's still the same race. We are racing with Omega. Okay, so one of my complaints on this track, this is just the first one. It's very hard for me to be consistent with my Logitech G29. So braking is okay. As you see that guy, I told you that corner is very easy to mess up, very easy to spin. But yeah, it is very hard to be consistent with my braking and steering and acceleration because the way the pedals have been set up, it's hard for me to do it. But as you can see in that corner, there you go wide. You got lucky there. Usually you spin. Yes. So okay, we did not win this race, but that was just I wanted to show you how the track was. We went and we did a new qualifying lap and we qualified P2, starting P2. I think this was our first podium, maybe. Yes, I think so. Keep in mind there are a lot of races in between this edits. I like editing the wins first and the success first, then later part of the video again, this race is just an eventful. You can see again the thing that I was talking about, I think in the other video somewhere, when you're on pole and you where you're faster, the gap just keeps growing and growing. The first one won by 10 seconds, this one won by 5 seconds. So as you can see, it's just a matter of getting pole is very key. This has it. You can see this guy again, that chicane, this is it up. But yes, so yeah, and also as I was saying, the Logitech G29 is very hard to be consistent with, which means that sometimes I'm gonna take Apollo. I think we finished video this already. Which means that because it's less consistent, we are more prone to making mistakes. Like you're going to see those two corners that I've highlighted before. Those two corners that I've highlighted before. But yes, another podium. This time it's P3, and this is where we were. Our pace was during the first part of the week. So eventually, again, we go to qualifying and improve our time. Now we are on pole. And like I said before, once you're on pole, it's just cruising to the finishing, unless we make some crazy mistakes. So that's our first win. I think we only had 2 wins in this race. This is our second race where we started on pole. For this one, so it was a lot more. Was it? No, it was not this race, but this one, the number 2 guy, I think he had a lot of internet problems. So I think that was to our benefit because we eventually built a sizable gap. But we also battling. You see, 13 seconds. I think he disconnected. Yes, he disconnected because not even on the leader. We had internet problem, so this one was very easy, and that was our last win in podium streak. So everything from now on is just shenanigans. So our first incident, this one was the major one. So here you can see the guy behind me is trying to dive bomb, and then he hits me, bam. No, I didn't move the barrier, but I went to the barrier. So I want you to see this replay, and I want to tell me who is at fault here, because from my perspective, if you're going to dive bomb, you have to be at least alongside. You have to be able to claim the apex. You have to be fully alongside the guy you're trying to overtake. So for me, I just closed the door, but I think he activated himself for something. Although this is a little bit more forgivable because it's less malicious than the other ones that I've experienced so far. So maybe it's a combination of me breaking early because I wanted to get a good exit. We went corner and him automatically. So this later part of the video will be just a compilation of the shenanigans like last week, and I think we'll make it like part of our culture or something. We have sections where we show our success, maybe the first part of the video, and then the second part is just nonsense like this, just bombarding from all sides. But yes, enjoy. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.